2023 Big Ten Championship game. Time now to introduce today's Big Ten East and West champions. Playing in their third Big Ten Championship game and seeking their first outright conference title in nearly 4 decades, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
The Iowa Hawkeyes, winners of the Big Ten West. This team is steeped in the Iowa tradition of being a hard-nosed, gritty football team. Never backing down from a fight and never giving up.
Kick is on the way. Good! Good!
They fought and clawed their way here.
And he's over the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa! Touchdown!
Anchored by a physical and stifling defense.
We told you about this defense. They are mean and nasty.
So, Hawkeye Nation, it's time to fight. It's time to fight for the Big Ten crown. It's time to fight for Iowa. Go Hawks!
Please welcome the Big Ten West champion, Iowa Hawkeyes. Seeking their third consecutive Big Ten title and a return to the college football playoffs, the Michigan Wolverines.
1, 2, you know what to do!
For the Wolverines, this season has been defined as Michigan versus everybody.
It's us versus everybody!
A mantra they have embraced, even if it makes them the villains.
Be careful, that's all I gotta say.
Be careful of Michigan.
J.J. McCarthy makes an unbelievable play. Beautiful play by the quarterback.
This is a team with a singular focus, a singular drive.
They have shown an incredible amount of resiliency.
It's that resiliency which separates these Wolverines.
Michigan defeats Ohio State and head to the Big Ten Championship.
Tonight, Michigan returns to Indy, seeking a third straight Big Ten championship, while on the cusp of a third straight college football playoff appearance.
Who's got it better than that?
Whether they are called heroes or villains may not matter. What matters is they are called champions.
Please welcome the Big Ten East champions and the #2 team in the nation, the undefeated Michigan Wolverines. Now let's go downstairs and join the third member of our team on the sideline, the All-American girl, Jenny Tack.
Well, Gus, Coach Harbaugh is officially back on the sideline. You guys acknowledged it, and trust me, you could feel it in his body language just how happy he was to be back. But he told us this week, I never really left. He acknowledged how hard it was to watch his players from TV. He told me he missed the little things, those small moments with his players, but he was so proud of Sharon Moore, the way he was able to step up in his absence. And he said, I wouldn't have changed a single thing about the way he called the game last week against the Buckeyes. Now, Blake Corum told me it will mean everything to have our guy back. He's a player's coach, best coach in the nation. It fueled our fire in a different way. And one thing Corum likes to say, if you're not with us, then you're against us. And remember, this is Michigan versus everybody.
All right, Jenny, thank you very much. Now let's go to public address announcer Timmy Sinclair.
Ellie, come on. Fans, please direct your attention to midfield for the Big Ten Football Championship game coin toss with tonight's referee, our kid captains, and the captains from Michigan and Iowa.
Welcome to the 2023 Big Ten Championship ball game. Michigan, you are the visiting team today, so you'll be the honor of calling the coin today. We have a commemorative coin. This is the head with the helmets and the trophy. The tail is the Big Ten logo. What is your call? And I want you to repeat his call. And your call is?
Heads.
He called?
Heads.
Heads is the call. It is a head. Michigan, you've won the toss. It's your choice. Thank you for your choice.
Time for today's game countdown, sponsored by Progressive. We'll have the kickoff of the 2023 Big Ten Championship on the other side of this break. Comes on the field. Deacon Hill, the transfer from Wisconsin, is their leader.
And he's 6-1 as a starter, Gus, after taking over during that Michigan State game when Cade McNamara, the Michigan transfer, went down with a season-ending injury. And Deacon is a big guy, 6'3", 258. He's listed on my charts. And Gus, when he's in rhythm, he does have a very good arm. It'll be key that this Michigan defense try to disrupt his timing and stop the run game of these Hawkeyes, in particular on first down. They can run it, in particular inside, that inside zone scheme that's so prevalent for the Iowa Hawkeyes. And then on the outside, it's really about their backs and tight end. Addison Estranga, Caleb Johnson, LaShawn Williams, those are the guys that are going to need to have a big day, as well as Nico Ragaini, number 89. He's their best target.
Second down and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Hawkeyes. And a reverse near side. Caleb Brown, the Ohio State transfer. Nice gain on the play. We get about 5 defensively. Let's take a look at Michigan.
Michigan is the best scoring defense in the land. They've got a great rotation of defensive tackles led by Kenneth Grant and Chris Jenkins inside. Mason Graham will get some time as well. Their linebackers have played a ton of football together, Michael Barrett and Junior Colson. And then this secondary just continues to play well. There was some question whether Will Johnson would play tonight. He is not in the starting lineup. Will Johnson there on the sideline. Terrific interception last week, but he started missing some time late in that game against Ohio State.
Third down and 5 at the 30. Hill under pressure, underneath, incomplete. That ball broken up by Junior Colson. So Iowa 3 and out. Mikey Sainristil still with pressure.
Here's the pressure coming from the left side of the offense, and Sainristil does a beautiful job of timing up that pressure and getting loose right at the snap count. And then they were just unable to get the completion down the field because of that timing mishap. Jim Harbaugh loving it. Defense off the field right away.
Torrey Taylor comes in to punt it away. He'll punt it from his own 15. Samaj Morgan, the deep man, at the Michigan 20. Morgan signals with a fair catch and has it at the 31. A 40-yard punt. And that brings on J.J. McCarthy, a young man that we saw from the beginning. He continues to get better, and he is the unquestioned leader of this team.
24-1 career record as a starter. Quite remarkable. And Gus, in a lot of ways, and you've touched on this, he has really turned into and blossomed into the quarterback that we always thought he could be. All the potential in the world as a 5-star, and here he is now as the unquestioned starter. 24-1 as a starter, and a terrific player for these Wolverines.
First down and 10 at the 31. Blake Corum in the backfield with him. And they'll give it to Blake the Great on first down. He'll plow forward. Gets to the 35, gain of 4 offensively for the Wolverines.
Obviously, without Zach Zenter, Carson Barnhart's going to have to move from right tackle to right guard. Trente Jones will come in at right tackle. There was some question about Drake Nugent today coming into the game. The center, number 60, he is starting. He's in the lineup. And then on the outside, a guy I would just love to highlight, number 18, Colston Loveland. This guy is a great player. He's in the backfield now motioning out. He is a terrific tight end.
Second and 6 at the 35. Corum again, trying to pick his way forward. Not a lot of room. Short gain. defensively for Iowa.
This is one of the best defenses in America under Phil Parker, the defensive coordinator. What they love to do is they love to maintain their levels. Defensive line, linebackers, safety. Tough to create big plays on them. And then they want to get into these third down situations and try to pressure. This is when J.J. McCarthy is going to have to be at his best, because you know that Phil Parker on a third down situation is going to try to blitz and disrupt the timing of the passing game.
3rd down and 4 at the 37. Donovan Edwards comes in. He's number 7 in the backfield. Great catching it out of the backfield. Here's McCarthy, steps into his throw, underneath, caught at midfield, and a first down. A.J. Barner, the Indiana transfer, gains 13.
Beautiful job here of exploiting this zone. Watch as Barner, the Indiana transfer, back home almost, just from down the road in Bloomington, played his first few years for Indiana. Nice route, and J.J. McCarthy, look at him step up in the pocket, give Barner that ball, and it's a first down for Michigan.
J.J. McCarthy last week against Ohio State, 16 of 20, 148 yards passing and a touchdown. He also rushed for 17 yards. First down at midfield. Blake Corum. They pitch it to him. Gets upfield, and Corum inside Iowa territory at the 45, gain of 5. Logan Lee with the tackle.
You know, in so many ways, this Iowa defense, they try to play a game of, you know, almost who will blink first, a staring contest. They want to make
That's
sure.
called playing chicken.
That's right, they do. They play a big game of chicken. And what generally they're banking on is that a team will not be patient enough or good enough to just execute their way down the field. They're meeting their match tonight, though, because that's what Michigan really excels in.
2nd down and 5 at the 45. Here's McCarthy. Sideline throw caught, first down. This time it's Colston Loveland. Some compare him to a tight end that plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, and by the way, is dating a pretty famous lady.
Well, listen, I just think Loveland is so smooth catching the ball out of the backfield if he needs to, split out from inline at tight end, and every time he catches it with his hands. He's never jumping through the catch. He's never surprised by the football. He's one of the most smooth tight ends I've seen at the college level in a long time.
That will be Kelsey. Here's McCarthy. Fires high and incomplete. Loveland, the intended receiver. And that brings up 2nd and long.
Boy, you hold your breath if you're a Michigan fan on any tip or overthrow. So watch McCarthy as he drops back here, a little play action, and he's got the route. Loveland is open. This ball has got to be down on the frame. Iowa excels at intercepting the tipped or overthrown pass. Because of the zone defense, you're going to see all the eyes of these secondary players in the backfield on J.J. McCarthy.
Kalel Mullings now checks in at running back, the converted linebacker. They give it to him, and he'll go down after a gain of 4. Sebastian Castro with the tackle.
Oh, this is what Iowa wants, right? They play hard, they play super sound defense and try to get off the field on 3rd down. And again, they're going to bank on the fact that you'll make a mistake at some point during the series. Here's their opportunity, Gus. A 3rd down, an obvious passing situation, and J.J. McCarthy's going to have to step up and make a good one.
2 tight ends in the game. Barner and Loveland for Michigan. 3rd down and 6 at the 35. Donovan Edwards motions. They give it to him. He follows his blocks, looking for that first down, and he gets clobbered. Short of the first down. Around the 30-yard line, a 4-yard gain on 3rd and 6. Jay Higgins, Deshaun Lee combining on the tackle.
Let's see what Jim Harbaugh is going to do. And hey, he might be a little rusty, Gus. He hasn't been out here 3 games. Now he's going to